This is an 8000 BTU portable air conditioner built for one clear purpose, giving you fast cooling without needing a permanent installation. It is rated to handle spaces up to about 350 square feet, which puts it right in that sweet spot for bedrooms, small apartments, home offices, and dorm rooms. And like most portable AC units, the promise is convenience first, flexibility second, and raw performance somewhere in the middle. The first thing you notice is the design approach. It is a vertical, compact tower-style unit with a fairly minimal exterior. Nothing overly futuristic or complicated here. It is designed to blend into a room rather than stand out. The built-in caster wheels are actually one of the most practical parts because they allow you to roll it between rooms without lifting or struggling with weight. On the front, there is a simple LED interface that shows temperature, mode, and timer settings in a clear, readable way. It keeps interaction straightforward instead of overwhelming you with unnecessary controls. Setup is where portable air conditioners usually win compared to traditional systems. There is no drilling, no mounting, and no technician required. You connect the exhaust hose, attach the included window sealing kit, plug it in, and it is ready to operate. The entire process is designed to take minutes rather than hours, which makes it appealing for renters or anyone who moves frequently. Once powered on, performance becomes the main focus. The 8000 BTU capacity is not meant for large open spaces, but in a properly enclosed room it starts to show results fairly quickly. You can feel the air becoming cooler in a short period, and over time the overall room temperature begins to stabilize. It is not instant high-end air conditioning, but it delivers consistent and steady cooling that is noticeable and practical. The unit includes multiple modes that add flexibility to how it can be used throughout the day. Cooling mode is the primary function and delivers the full output of the system. Fan mode allows simple air circulation when you do not need active cooling, which is useful during cooler evenings or transitional weather. The dehumidifier mode helps reduce excess moisture in the air, which can make a big difference in humid environments where the air feels heavy. Sleep mode adjusts performance to reduce noise and maintain a more stable temperature overnight. Noise performance is always one of the most important factors for portable AC units. Because the compressor is built into the indoor unit, there is always going to be some level of sound. During normal operation, it produces a consistent hum that is noticeable but not overwhelming. When switched to sleep mode, the sound profile becomes softer and more uniform, making it easier to use in a bedroom while sleeping or working. Control is handled both through the onboard panel and a remote, which adds a layer of convenience. Being able to adjust temperature or switch modes without getting up makes everyday use more comfortable. The 24-hour timer is also a practical feature that allows you to schedule operation in advance, helping manage both comfort and energy usage. You can set it to cool the room before you arrive or shut off automatically after you fall asleep. In real-world performance, room size and insulation make a huge difference. In a properly sealed room within its intended range, the cooling effect is solid and reliable. It maintains a comfortable environment without constantly running at maximum power. However, in larger open layouts or poorly insulated spaces, its effectiveness naturally drops, which is expected for this BTU class. Energy usage is another important consideration. Portable air conditioners are not the most efficient cooling systems compared to fixed split units, but they make up for it in flexibility and convenience. Using it smartly, such as cooling the room first and then switching to fan or sleep mode, can help balance comfort and power consumption. One key factor that often gets overlooked is air sealing. The included window kit plays a major role in efficiency. If it is properly installed and sealed, the unit performs significantly better because it reduces the amount of hot air coming back into the room. If not sealed correctly, performance drops and the unit has to work harder than necessary. What makes this type of product appealing is how accessible it is. It does not require long-term installation or commitment. You can move it between rooms, pack it away when not needed, or use it in temporary living spaces. That level of flexibility is something traditional air conditioning systems simply cannot offer. In everyday use, it fits best in controlled environments where you want targeted cooling rather than whole-house climate control. Bedrooms, study areas, and small offices are where it performs best. It is built to solve a specific problem, not replace an entire HVAC system. So when you put everything together, the experience is consistent with what you would expect from a portable 8000 BTU air conditioner. It delivers reliable cooling for small spaces, provides useful secondary modes, and remains easy to set up and operate. At the end of the day, the value depends entirely on expectations. If you want a simple, movable cooling solution that works without installation, this fits well into that category. If you expect silent operation or large space cooling, you will need a more powerful system.